Hey there, beautiful souls. Whether you're focused on your career, your finances, or long-term stability, this intuitive career and money tarot reading is meant to find you. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here again. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for ongoing spiritual guidance and clarity. Let's take a deep breath together and ground into the present moment as we uncover the opportunities, challenges, and guidance unfolding for your career and financial path. Ready to see what's coming in? Let's dive in. Hey there, Virgo. This is your career and money reading for mid-July. I've already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's get the cards out, then we'll connect to the energies. All right, Virgo. Let's see. You have two major arcana here in the clarifiers. You have two pentacles, one wand, one cups. Very interesting energy here. A lot of movement going on. A little bit of motion there going, I would say. Definitely forward motion happening for you here. And I feel like it kind of starts a little slow, but then boom, it like picks up some speed here. Yeah, and I feel like your success picks up speed during this period of time. Anyway, let's start right in your current general energies. You have the Hermit, clarified by the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Really a strong energy here of reflection, right? That's what the Hermit is. The Hermit says, you know, what do I want? Where do I want to go? How do I want something? That character on that Hermit card is trying to reach out for that light, that star, that whatever, right? That bright light. And you're giving yourself some reflection and some time to figure out, what path do I want to take? Okay, you're in your tunnel and you're trying to find your way through that path. Okay, and you're definitely in a period of reflection about your long-term stability, and you're evaluating everything. Okay, you're definitely evaluating something here, saying that that could be your current projects. But definitely your future goals, your security, your career and finance, aims at the end of the day. So your energy here is a reflective one, encouraging you to say, which direction do I want to take? Okay, which direction is my career going in, and which direction do I want it to go in? Which direction are my finance goals going in, and where do I really want it to be? Okay, so you're kind of honing in on what resonates with you, right? You're honing in on your passions. You're honing in on your desires for what will create a more fulfilling pathway for you and what aligns for your long-term goals. Okay. So I feel like you're evaluating something, you're trying to go it your own way, you're truly making yourself, deciding what makes you feel grounded and successful. Okay. The hermit comes to us when we are withdrawing slightly from the outside noise because we need to break away from that in order to gain the clarity of mind, okay? Or to really see something more clearly, or to be able to decide, okay, let me give some thought to this, all right? You're doing something more internally there. Now, financially and professionally speaking, okay, it's like you seem like you're focused on building something for yourself, something very stable, okay, for sure, something more sustainable rather than chasing some kind of quick something, okay, because you do have that Four of Wands, okay, and it definitely points toward long-term foundations, some achievements. Okay, now these two are handfasted. So this could be your achievement is, what do I want financially and professionally, so that perhaps maybe I can get enough money to get married, or that I can, have a stable family life, or what have you. Okay. What milestones do I want to achieve? Okay, that's also a card of milestones, because marriage is a milestone of sorts, right? So, doesn't have to be marriage, but it could be a financial milestone you want to achieve, or a career milestone that you're looking at achieving. And you do have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's really a steady type of progress that you're looking to achieve, or you are in right now, sort of one step in front of the other. It is sometimes a more slow progress, but it is a very dependable type of progress. So it's steady energy, not flashy energy or quick or unreliable, but very reliable energy, okay? And very productive over a period of time, okay? So sometimes stepping stones, one step, two steps, three steps, that is more productive sometimes, okay? Now, get into your challenges. You have the World, you have the Temperance, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So your challenge really indicates that, you're either trying to close out a major cycle, okay, that, that would bring some kind of new financial level, or a new professional level, or a new professional opportunity. You're trying to close something out, and that's the challenge. For some of you, that challenge might be that you're trying to, if you work for yourself and it's your own business, that you can't break through into the world and get it global, or bring it to the next level of visibility to the world. You just may be looking to complete something as simple as that in your projects, and you're having a hard time completing something and closing it out. Okay, I feel like that is the blockage there. It may actually involve fully accepting that you're entering a new chapter, and you're just either not ready for it, or not seeing it, or not prepared for that. Okay. Um, sometimes, sometimes Virgo energy, we remain attached to certain energies, okay? And energies that are familiar, energies that are routine, okay? Familiar structures even, okay? And when we want to grow, we need to sort of break free from those things that are familiar to us, or that feel familiar. So, it's hard to have growth when you're clinging to the familiar and the routine and the things we're attached to. Okay. But growth is calling for you. Definitely calling for you. So it's just that you just maybe haven't seen it yet. Okay. So Temperance is about timing. Timing is really important here. Things are unfolding. They're unfolding gradually, but they require some patience. Okay, this character is like shuffling the water between, or the liquid between the two vials here. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth, trying to find that right balance. All right, trying to know that what your grounded energy says and your emotions say needs to be balanced. Okay, and patience is required to get that perfect mix of solution ready, right? But definitely some promise here, because you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? That's promising financial stability and a financial abundance. So there's a suggestion there of new opportunity and new investment, perhaps new job for some of you, new business idea for others of you, maybe a new contract, but definitely a new source of abundance that you're looking to emerge for you, okay? But remembering that in order for this to emerge, you need to close out something, whatever that familiar pattern is, or change it, right? So the world there says something old has to be completed before that new beginning can fully open up for you. Okay. Now I do feel this is, does open. Okay. As I said, I feel like there's forward motion. I feel like your success picks up. There's speed there because you have the Chariot in your outcome, the 8 of Cups, and the Strength card. So your outcome here is powerful forward movement, and it's accelerated momentum. And that's what's coming your way. The Chariot is a card of determination and a card of speed, right? For some people, it's a card of moving, right? Moving physically, mentally, emotionally. You've decided to move forward, right? You've decided to walk away from something. You've decided to put something behind you. And that character on that Chariot card is not looking backward. That character is looking forward and pointing to the forward, right? Pointing to the forward there. Okay, move on. Let's go. Let's drive. Let's get there. Okay, so looking towards something, some kind of victory, looking to take control in a very determined way, taking control of your direction. Okay. And 8 of Cups confirms that, because part of your success comes from walking away from something emotionally, physically, perhaps for some of you, okay, spiritually for others of you, but you know this, whatever it was, doesn't work for you anymore, and it's time to move onward. Okay. And so that, as I said, it could actually be time to look further afield. Maybe it's time to change your location physically, not just your job, or your company or your whatever, but it might be for somebody you changing cities or, geography for that, in order for that to happen. Okay. So you're definitely looking at cutting out something. Now that could be a mindset, right? But you're looking to that new career path, that new financial pattern. Okay. You might change work environments, right? Strength adds resilience for you to make this happen. Strength is about confidence, especially this one. She's got her wand up here and she is saying, let's get to that island over there. Okay, we can do it. That is where it is. That's where it lies, right? Ultimately, Virgo, something is emerging for you for this period, okay? And it's far more focused and far more empowering and far more aligned with the direction that feels good for you, that feels more meaningful, rather than some, just something practical. It's not just practical. It is practical, but it's also very meaningful for you, okay? So, if this is financial progress, I think that's strong here. You have a strong opportunity for that. because I feel like the energy with the Strength card as well and the Chariot is that you're very disciplined. Okay? And it's very intentional. You know, I feel like somebody out there has some really great analytical skills, and they're going to be highly rewarded. Okay, so I would say, you know, just keep an eye out for taking on too much. Okay, and also just any pressure that's rising in you, because I feel like with that Chariot, there's a determination there, but sometimes with that comes a bit of pressure. But I think that you're going to handle this nicely, move forward, and have some great success. All right, my friends, that's where I'll leave the reading today. I hope something resonated. Don't forget to click the like and click the subscribe if you haven't already. Helps to support the channel. Would love to have you here as a subscriber. Both buttons are free. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, I'm wishing you, as always, divine light and love.